as we have the opportunity to speak with key decision makers like you with a personal responsibility for maximizing the efficiency of your company operations. We hear about the challenges you face in dealing with the equipment and tool rental process. In fact, these three numbers tell a story about the need to increase visibility and accountability, streamline processes, and achieve greater cost control and cost reduction in the rental process. According to a survey by Texas A&M University, 82% of industrial and commercial firms acknowledge that an increase in utilization would result in an increased operational ROI. However, in that same survey, 46% of these decision makers acknowledge that they currently do not track utilization. Based on data that RSC has tracked over the past several years, 24% of equipment rented is past the estimated return due date, and the duration is past due an average of 15 days. Leaders like you share with us how equipment rental is affecting short and long-term strategies. Here's another way to look at it. Customers tell us about many different factors that currently affect their overall equipment rental scenario. These include decentralization. While a necessary element of many organizations, decentralized processes present many challenges to overall effectiveness. Varying systems used to manage the rental process, numerous vendors enlisted to meet the organization's rental needs, multiple employees who are involved in executing the rental of the equipment and the tools, and numerous crafts that must be provided the right equipment and tools at the right time. What are the result of these different factors impacting the equipment rental scenario? First, organizations routinely rent too much equipment. Rental duplication occurs, leading to wasted rental resources across projects. Second, rentals are often kept beyond the estimated rental time frame, which results in unnecessary past due expenditures. Finally, there is excessive complexity in rental management. Employees use and develop a variety of systems from post-it sticky notes to spreadsheets in an attempt to manage all the rental needs of the organization. Some customers tell us about excessive swivel time, which vividly describes how their administrators swivel between computer systems and manual processes in their attempt to manage the rentals. The end result of this too much, too long, and too complex is excessive rental costs, excessive time spent actually managing the rental process, and reduced productivity of the most precious asset, which is the people needed to manage all this chaos. This is at best a reactive, fragmented process. And it puts your organization at risk. The greatest risk is not knowing how this approach actually threatens future goals. Effectively getting from today to a future desired level of operational excellence is affected by equipment management. And failure to move away from the reactive, fragmented process limits an organization's projected growth trajectory. So, how do some organizations choose to address these equipment rental risks? Many choose so by only choosing to look at price. Price is sometimes looked at as the only determining factor for the decision making, and they seek lowest line item pricing and perceived advantageous terms as a way to effectively manage the equipment rentals. In fact, price has been shown to only have 1/6 the financial impact of truly facing the issue of too much, too long, and too complex. In other words, choosing to manage equipment rentals by seeking the lowest price seeks to send companies down into the abyss. Companies are choosing to work with RSC because they choose to seek to find a better way to actually bridge the gap between today and the future they wish to achieve. And they recognize that equipment rental and overall equipment management affects employee productivity and employee engagement and overall project success. Only by working with RSC will they achieve their organizational goals. Let's look at how each of these goals and how best-in-class organizations are working with RSC to achieve them. The first goal is that of improved visibility and accountability. What if your team had true insight to all aspects of the rental process? With tools such as RSC's Total Control, you can have unparalleled visibility management and the functionality to improve the rental process, reducing redundancies and late rental returns. And with RSC's Management by Exception strategy, you can focus on actionable data based on criteria that you define to empower you and your team to make the best strategic equipment decisions. Firms are also leveraging our GPS technology. The second goal is to streamline operations and processes. What if you had a partner in managing equipment effectively? With RSC's Managed Services strategy, you will have a dedicated advocate that is intimately familiar with your organization and your processes to assist you in making sure that your equipment needs are managed most effectively. You will have the equipment and tools necessary to maximize productivity, and most importantly, you will have a partner in maintaining a safe and efficient working environment for every member of your team. The third goal is that of cost reduction and cost control. What if you had the right tools and the right strategy to make a substantial impact on your organization's overall cost and ROI? With customized scorecards and key performance indicators benchmarked against industry standards, you and your team will be empowered to operate at the highest possible levels of efficiency. You will have customized data to validate and justify your rental decisions across your entire operation, and more importantly, actionable information to make future decisions. Companies are choosing to work with RSC Rental to achieve these goals, and we refer to this as RSC Consumption Management. While this might be an unfamiliar premise, it is a new strategy that companies like yours are successfully leveraging to magnify saving levels to 6 times that of price, and it can only be accomplished by working with RSC. Having the right equipment available at the right time with streamlined processes that drive cost savings is the heart of consumption management. And it is this bridge that crosses the line gap from today to a future level of operational efficiency that positively impacts the success of your organization. If you truly want to align all of these factors associated with equipment rental, and if you want to move from a fragmented reactive process to a a proactive, repeatable process and if you want to replace risk with success, then the only clear path forward is to work with RSC. This is what best-in-class organizations are choosing to do. The combined power of you and RSC will drive your organization to unparalleled future success. One more thing I'd like to share with you. A major global oil and gas company made the decision to work with RSC to maximize their equipment rental program. These numbers tell a story about their success. They have experienced a 35% increase in utilization of key items that their organization uses. This higher utilization has also resulted in a 28% decrease in rental spend. All this has been accomplished in only 3 months of working with RSC. Now let's talk about how you and RSC will work together to achieve similar results. Thank you.